Hello guys. Today we'll be looking at gold, and lately we've seen that gold has been making a lot of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. But now we don't know where gold is going to pull back to before buying again. But in today's video, I'm here to tell you where gold now is currently at and where it's going to pull back to as an analyst and a technical guru. Now we can see that we had two places, two resistance level where price resists price from going higher. So this was the first, while we had another one here from this week here. So this was the second one. So definitely, as price broke structure to the upside, which is here, as price broke structure right here, it automatically turns this whole zone, this whole zone here now, this whole zone that I drew, it automatically turns this zone to a support zone. So now this zone is a support zone. You get this one, this zone is now a support zone. So this is where I think price is going to come at. So we should be expecting something like this, a move like this. Let me show you guys. Now from this level where price is, we should be expecting gold to dump from here to there, down here, before moving up to the upside and breaking this level here. So we should be expecting gold to move from down there up to this side. And also, I told you guys I had two zones where price is going to reject from. If I move down to the 30-minute time frame, you are going to have a clear view of what I'm talking about. Now, what do we have here? We have this same zone that's close to here. We have this zone that is close to this one. Now, shifting down to time frames again, and you can see that there is a zone here, an order block, where price broke structure from, went up, then pulled back to the zone, which is this order block, and touched it twice. And this is totally what I use in making money from the market, right? Now when price broke structure, pulls back to this order block, and then boom, it moves up. I think I made $100 from this, $100 from this. Now this zone now that's here, yeah, I need to mark it and show you guys how clearly. This zone that's here, you are going to extend it, because we are going to extend it down to this place. Yes, down to this place like this. And I want to tell you guys the key things to know before identifying a valid point where price is going to sell or buy from. So now, I normally, first thing you need to do is to identify the trend. After you've identified the trend, then you are going to look for break of place whereby an opposite candlestick results in price breaking structure to the upside or to the downside. What I mean is, now here, look what we have. We have this opposite green candle that's here, this little green candle. Then we have a bullish candlestick after the green candle. This bullish candlestick now had a fair value gap. You can see the fair value gap there. Wait, let me draw it properly. So this bullish candlestick had a fair value gap. This was the fair value gap. Yeah. Then I waited for price to break structure to the upside, pulls back, into the same zone, which is the other block that caused the break of structure. Then it even made a double bottom from itself. If I go down to the 5 minute time frame now, you're going to see it clearly. But yeah, we're making an analysis on the 15 minutes. So this is what we're supposed to be seeing. It made a double bottom on the 15 minutes time frame, then it went up, went to the upside. Like this setup has, like, if I want to say, it has an 80% win rate, and I've been using it for a long time, and it is what works for me. So I'm trying to teach you guys how you can also use it for it to work for you. You also need patience to hold your trade. That's one thing that people fail to lack. Patience to hold your trade. Not the one that, okay, you see price going up already and you now see it going back to the place that you entered the trade. Then the next thing you want to do, you are planning on how to either take part of the profits that you've made, or probably just close the trade entirely, or probably make break even. The point where you put break even on your trade is whereby the trade has gone half percent profit, half percent of the profit that you've made. That's when you are supposed to put break even. But that is for me. I don't know about you. That is what I do. So now you can see here that it's the same thing that happened. So as we are looking at price here now, let me switch to the other time frame so you can see properly. As we are looking at price now, if price fails to reach this zone, if price fails to reach this zone, this one that we've drawn here, this zone, we'll be looking at price sweeping this place, sweeping this low that it has created, then waiting for price to drop down, to this zone, then buying again, because we are still on an uptrend in the higher time frame. Nothing has happened. Now, about the break of structure setup that I always use, I want to show you guys another place with how I did it. Now, switching down to the lower time frame so that you're going to see what I'm talking about properly. You can see here that you can see clearly here what price did. See, I told you guys it has to be an order block. Look at this order block now, this green candlestick. Look at the fair value gap here. This whole, the space between the first candle, second candle, and third candle. This place holds money. This place holds money. So you draw a zone on the order block. Firstly, you see a breakout which should be above this place, which we saw now. Clearly we saw the breakout upside, right? Then let me do it properly for you guys. So as I was saying, you draw this zone out, then you wait for price to break the zone to the upside. You wait for a retest of the order block with a confirmation. The confirmation I got on this trade, you can see that it did not enter immediately after price touched the zone. I waited for a confirmation, which was this second candlestick that I entered from. the second candlestick after the engulfing one, because engulfing, most of you should have heard about engulfing candlestick pattern. So after I saw this engulfing candlestick, I entered immediately up on the second candlestick that price created. I held the trade because you have to hold your trade. You have to trust your setup. If you don't trust your setup, what are you doing then? You can't, you will not even know. You can't analyze how many win rates your setup has if you can't hold it when you make analysis. I made this analysis. I trusted the setup, and it worked out perfectly well. So now, this is what I use on the market to make money, and I'm teaching it now on YouTube for you guys to also make the same money. And if you can look closely again, the same thing happened here. The same thing happened here again. This was a break of structure because it was equal highs with this one, right? So we had a pullback. This was the candle, this green candle before this fair value gap. Then price broke structure to the upside. You can see how price reacted, came back to the zone. It bought a little to this side, then it came back to the zone again, then it bought. Me now looking at that trade, that trade from key zone to key zone, I would just pull my this thing, um my entry here, targeting this zone, this order block before this impulsive sell, and I'll put my stop loss below the order block so I would not get stopped out from the market. This is an actual is actually a nice win rate if you can master it. It's not that hard. 3 key things to look for. 1, you have to look for the direction of the market. 2, you have to look for another block. 3, you have to look for a fair value gap. 4, that other block have to result in price breaking structure to the upside or breaking structure to the downside. Then you mark out the other block that broke structure. That's the opposite order block that broke structure. If you are in an uptrend, you mark out the bearish order block. If you are in a downtrend, you mark out the bullish order block. You get, you mark out the bullish order block, you wait patiently for price to tap, pull up, then pull back to the other block, wait for a confirmation. You wait for a confirmation. After the confirmation you get, then you place your trade. Place your trade targeting another expected key zone. That's what I did, and that's what I've been doing. So now I'm going to also be taking this trade on my live account. This trade I'm expecting that I just analyzed now, I'm also going to be taking this trade on my live account. If price either comes to this level after sweeping this low, if it comes to this level or it comes to this level, we're going to be taking buys, and serious buys, because price is going to actually break above all these zones here. Above all these zones, it's going to buy. So I think I've come to the end of this video, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to comment what you don't understand, and I'm going to reply. And I also have a private WhatsApp channel that you can join. I post analysis like this, I post signals, and I also do mentorship. So you can like, share and subscribe and comment mentorship if you want a private mentorship or an online mentorship. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.